guys, you know how I said I would review the KITT and my new project once they were completed? Well, guess what? Today is your lucky day. The Lego has finally arrived. It arrived on Monday, but it was putting the reviews down for a little bit. But now, you finally get to see my Lego KITT. And next week, you get to see my new project, where I'll finally reveal what name the car is. Here he is. This is KITT from Knight Rider. The car is 100% complete, except for one tiny bit. If you watch Knight Rider from the TV show, you realize that there is supposed to be a steering wheel on the left side, but we didn't have that steering wheel at the time, and we had to get the correct steering wheel since it wasn't a circle one. Actually, it was quite a weird kind of steering wheel, but Lego does have it, so we'll probably add one in there eventually. Yeah, there are some nice part usages I used. If we have a look at the doorknob here, this doorknob is actually a minifigure skate. And it's in black, so that's a minifigure skate, and I attached it. It looks quite a lot like a doorknob actually. Door handle on a car, so that looks nice. And if you can recognize the iconic red laser, or the red beam at the front, whatever you want to call that. Eventually we're going to get a chaser light in there, so it goes like in the show, Knight Rider. And yeah, this is on a hinge, so you can actually tilt that up and tilt that down, so you can get a little bit more of a tilt. And this kit was quite a pain to build. There was a lot of times in KITT's life where I really struggled on trying to get that perfect curve. I haven't quite got it quite yet, but it definitely looks a whole lot better than what it used to look like. And I'll probably show you the pictures of the new versus old at the end of the video review. But for now, we're going to show you the brand new KITT. Now the seat, the interior, most of it is in tan, because that's what it was in the show. And yeah, I was just working on this car and making sure the car was strong. And I also did a whole time-lapse video on building this car, which you probably will show you that as well. You might have already seen it already, but oh well. And here is the back of KITT. KITT had lights at the front, they were red, and they were flashing on and off. When he was reversing, they'd turn on. If you've seen the show, of course. When he's driving forward, they would disappear and they'd turn into black. So I just decided to leave them black, not add any red detail. This, I'm going to eventually add a sticker that will say Knight. Or did it say KITT? I don't remember exactly. I have to search it up and have a look what that was. Now the Knight Rider theme, I was going to have that originally, but since I know how to beatbox the theme song, I had to do that because I'd get copyright strike if I were to do the Knight Rider song. So I can't play the Knight Rider song, unfortunately. Yeah, so sorry guys for that interruption. I don't remember exactly where I was up to, but I believe I was up to when I was doing the copyright strike, saying I couldn't play the Knight Rider theme. That's why I had to beatbox it, which hopefully you'll hear that. Now, on the show, KITT had wheels that had a white or grey outlining with some spokes, just slightly showing, with black in the middle. Now you can't really get spokes, but you can kind of see in there's a little bit of a spoke, because you actually got to attach the wheel like that for that to work. Now I may be able to get that a little bit more flush, since I just recently found out on how they did that. But for now, that looks really good. It's very accurate to the real KITT wheels, if you know what they look like on Knight Rider. Now the doors do not open. I did not design them to open. but my new project, there is a functioning boot that actually opens. So that's cool. Now these windows, if you're wondering, they're on hinges. So just push that back over. They're on a hinge, so you can actually hinge that in place. Same with the front ones, they're also on a hinge as well, which is how I got that nice slab. This is one whole piece, the roof, which is very nice. That originally that was 1x6s going across in 1x1 form, and that was quite annoying. It was very weak and broke very easily. It was so hard to get it so flush and even up there, but now we got that all in one piece. It's much better. Now KITT did suffer from looking pretty bad without this bottom piece. Now since he's got it, he tends to look much better, which is great. So KITT definitely looks better for sure. And here are the window mirrors. They're fairly close to what they were on the TV show. Fairly close. And yeah, and then you got your extra lights. Since red, transparent red is very hard to see. There's that. You can just see them there, hopefully. Transparent yellow is a lot more easier to see. And this is one of the reasons why the red light was replaced with just red brick, so you can actually see that. It was originally transparent red, but that was very hard to see, and it took away a little bit of KITT's feature. When we add lights in there eventually, they will return back to transparent red, which should definitely give KITT a little bit more of a Knight Rider kind of look. Now, the underneath KITT is not, it's like next to like no detail at all. Because it was, once again, it was not designed to have detail at the bottom. And just remember, this is kind of one of my first cars or so that I've been designing with an actual, in Lego. So this is a mock as well, in case you're wondering. And yes, KITT is quite an annoying car to build because this front part getting all nice and curved, very hard to do in Lego without ruining the look of them too much. But in the end, I managed to succeed, which is great. So this car, in my opinion, definitely looks like KITT. And yeah, so this is the brand new KITT model that you guys have been hanging around for. Sorry for saying it was going to come within like 1 week or two. Unfortunately, it took about 3 weeks, which isn't too bad, but it was a little bit more longer than what I expected. So you guys put off a little bit and wondered whether I was ever going to review this, but of course, I was going to review it. So here he is now. Here is KITT from Knight Rider. Now interior, if you see that red piece in there, that represents KITT's talking voice. Like if on the show there was a red talking thing in season 1 that went beep beep, like went on and off as KITT was talking, and then as the show progressed into like season 2 or what, season 2 to 3 to 4, that was like multiple lines going, like kind of like sound waves, if you will. There was a short one on this side, short one on that side, and a long one in the middle. That's basically what that was. And that's what that represents, that red little dot. And this blue one, it represents his like scanners or like the TV cameras or screens he had in there. Once again, if you have seen the show. And the seats there as well. The seats had a little bit of a piece taken out of them, going like that, instead of a full seat, which my new project actually has that. Doesn't have that, but yeah, because the new project never actually really had that. So yeah, I don't know if I had the comments on for that sneak peek review on my new project, the orange car. So I currently won't say the name quite yet until I review it. None of you guys actually said the name of the car because I probably didn't have comments on, so I'm sorry if you're a little bit disappointed that there was no comments there, because I thought it was on, but apparently it wasn't, so... Oh well, doesn't really matter. You'll get to know what the car's name is probably next week. It depends. I don't know which one will come out first. Yeah, but this is KITT from Knight Rider. So this is my Lego model mock of KITT from Knight Rider. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!